Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 5. And in the last part we finally headed into Okumura's palace, and we're starting to now get the what's the word I'm looking for? The infiltration route. I'd say I do like the enemy designs here for the ones that are wandering around. Yeah, so Dekaraba, weak to physical attacks. Gotta love an enemy that's weak to physical attacks. Shit. Means I can save my SP. And these, I don't know whether these, because they look kind of similar to a Superman enemy. I don't know whether it's based on that or whether it's just, you know, luck that there happens to be like a Japanese monster, you know, Japanese folklore which looks the same. But yeah, I like these. They're like kind of, I like these enemies. They look like Daleks, but trash cans as well. It's kind of awesome. So Black Ooze, weak to electricity and weak to psychic. Pretty easy to take down. The way I like look at them, their design is kind of like black slimes, I suppose. More advanced slimes, I suppose. And dead. Nice and easy. And more experience points.
I have something. Child's play.
We actually run out of monsters to fight pretty quickly. Like I'm gonna end up, yeah, cutting. I'm starting. You know, from this point onwards, I'm gonna be cutting out a lot of battles. That's a hint for later on in the game, for later on in the dungeon. But anyway, collect more shit. Let's get going. This is where we got stuck last time. But we've got Haru this time, so she can open it up for us. Which is nice. Time for us to head through. Do we have the cutscene? Yeah, we have a cutscene.
Fired up back when we first met. Was that an act Mona put you up to? You know, the beauty thingy?
That was, I was trying to be a heroine of justice.
Nope, that wasn't down to Mona, that
a
was
joke?
all down to Haru.
Moron. Ever since I was young,
Ryuji,
people around
you're a
me
piece of
have never
shit.
seen me for who I really am. They would be kind to me just to please my father, and we'd get money and presents in exchange. Adults, teachers, even friends. It seemed like everyone smiled at me for their own personal gain. That's why you kept the details of your family a secret at school.
Yep, which explains why she doesn't really talk about her family much at school.
So great. They always fought for others, not themselves.
She doesn't want to be
They were always happy.
treated better just because
I
of
wanted to
her
be just
family
like
name.
that. Even though I knew it was a fantasy, I still looked up to them.
Everyone goes wild over heroes at some point. It's fine having someone like that on our side. Right, Joker?
Well, good save. Good save there, Ryuji.
This is insane on so
And then
many
Shadow
levels.
Okumura. I absolutely adore his design. Kind of a 50s sci-fi mixed with Darth Vader kind of look. I love it. It's so awesome.
No,
Nah.
might look the same, but that isn't the real person. Remember what I explained to you earlier?
It's a shadow.
You mean about the cognition thing?
Shadow version of Okumura's cognition of that
That I would
arrogant
do
prick.
my best for you. This is my answer to that.
Are those the rumored phantom thieves? I see.
Something else I've kind of noticed as well, actually, is that there's a fair few of the shadows which have like different kind of different colours to them. Like
Very well.
Shadow,
Why do you
what
only
was his
ever
name?
think about gains and losses?
Kaneshiro was
That's why
more
the company has a bad
kind of
reputation.
purpley
All
pink,
because you treat people like
and now
they're
you've got him
tools.
who's kind of blue. I guess it just kind of suit the
One must must be resolved
50s kind of sci-fi alien kind of vibe that they're going for with them.
We are on
So,
vastly
makes sense, I
different
suppose.
levels.
It's just interesting as to why they decided to do that. But they didn't with certain others, like Kamoshida didn't have that different kind of colour. He just looked, you know, like he did in the real world.
Okumura Foods shall be the foundation of my victory.
His company is just a stepping stone.
Yep.
Mr.
So the company is
Okumura,
just a stepping stone for
you don't
him
need
to
a girl
become
who's been soiled by
a major
unless
kind
you
of
make some
player in
compromises.
politics.
I can't introduce her to my father.
She needn't be your lawful wife anymore. Take her as your lover or whatever it is you desire.
Yep,
Very well.
he's a piece of human
I
garbage.
Lover? I was raised under
Yeah,
this company's
I guess
law.
pretty much they always need kind
I
of
even
like
accepted
a
political marriage from
more
you.
of a personal,
This is not what we
reason,
discussed.
I
Father,
guess,
you want me to be
to
that man's plaything just to
get
satisfy your own ambitions?
the character to kind of
Why fret? You should be
awake to their
overjoyed that you're
full
fulfilling
persona,
your
I
role
guess.
as an Okumura daughter. This is
With this
the
one,
only
it's
value
just that
you
basically
have
the
from
point
very
that
beginning.
the dad only sees her as like a,
Even his own daughter's life is being mocked.
you know, he sees his daughter as a commodity, a piece of meat in order to him to be able to make connections to advance his political career. That's all
Now,
he sees her
Why
as.
don't you come to my place?
I hate this. What a prick. Then again, I really like this design again. It's kind of like a, again, it's like a
So vulgar.
50s sci-fi kind of like mixed with kind of guy in a white suit. I really like it. Uh-oh. I like that. I think Tanisha has the second best awakening in the whole game. Makoto's still best. But, Haru's is pretty awesome as well.
You must stem from betrayal. If you still yearn for it now, then you must not err. Now tell me, who shall you betray? My heart has been set. You should know. Yes, that gaze. I can
There we go.
display my true strength. I am thou, thou art I. Let us adore
Now it's time to see
and watch
Haru's full-powered persona.
Jeez!
Holy shit.
Farewell, dear father. I am no longer your subservient puppet.
Then so be it. You're worthless. Deal with them how you wish.
That's very classic kind of villain pose there. I love it.
I don't expect you to come to reason at all.
Uh-huh. We should have just told you this from the start, asshat.
We are the Phantom Thieves.
Yeah, that's a fair descriptor there. Really. So that's time for our first mini boss fight.
Need to be severely punished. Haru, be a good girl. Come, be my toy.
I also like the audio mixing here with the voice because it's kind of robotic, but it has this kind of douchebag voice underneath. It's kind of awesome.
Haru. All right, let's do this. Time to pummel that scummy jerk.
I kind of like Haru's persona design.
Don't do anything reckless.
I think the first one is... The first one is...
You knocked one down.
The initial persona design is okay.
Persona. You got their weak spot.
But, to be honest... I was trying to remember what weakness these blue guys are. I couldn't remember at first. There we go. Fire. There you go. Time to kill. But yeah, I prefer. I definitely prefer Haru's second persona design when it kind of awakens, when she kind of has a, I guess, second awakening. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Brain shake. We have to get rid of that ASAP. Yeah, I was thinking here that I didn't want to waste. I wanted to at least get my Psy attack off. Which is a bit of a shame, but anyway. Because this is going to cause less damage, but whatever. Still causing a decent amount. And thank you, Yusuke. Yeah, Brain Shake is probably the most irritating. The most irritating status effect for me. But again, it's not the end of the world. Brain Shake again. Ah, she doesn't get affected this time. Something else which is kind of nice as well is she starts off with, because we get her quite far into the game, she starts out with the second tier psychic attack, Sayo and Mapsio, which really helps out. And boom, you're done.
With this power,
Everybody's now at rank level 39, apart from Haru. I can't remember what. I think you go at level 37. Oh yeah, that's Ryuji's improved second awakening persona, which is kind of useful. Let's get rid of that. I do actually really like that persona design. It's really awesome.
I did it.
And also, this is the only time that she awakens. Someone awakens to their persona, and they don't get completely drained, and you can just continue on with the rest of the dungeon, with the rest of the palace.
Is that okay?
Are you sure you told her how things work in here?
She still doesn't really get what's going on with
Or so I thought.
What's the point if she doesn't get it?
Don't worry.
like she
Cognitive beings have no
doesn't quite
correlation to their
understand.
real-world counterparts. You'll
So
see
she
when
thinks
we
that
get
she
there.
might
I
have killed
guarantee
her
you'll
fiance. But no,
He's not dead?
explaining to
That's right.
no, it's not the real one, so don't worry about
Does
it.
this mean we got a new teammate? Good to have ya.
She already has a code name. You can call me Noir.
Noir?
And I really like her code name.
It means
I think
light
it's
in
a
French. I
really
once was the
fitting.
heroine of justice, but the Phantom Thieves are in the
It's
dark
very
reaches of
fitting
the
for
law.
a
I chose
kind
the
of
name Noir to remind me
for
of
her
that.
style of
have it.
thief, kind of
As
very
long as she's
black
into
and
it.
white film
she created quite
kind
an
of
elaborate backstory.
look to her, like 50s kind of
Noir.
design, like 40s,
like
50s
it.
kind of design.
It conveys
So I
a
like that.
dignity that won't bow down to others, as well as a rebellious spirit towards society.
Thank you. Don't let your guard down, Noir. Our trip through the palace doesn't end until we steal the treasure after all. Yes, sir.
Yep, so that's what we've got to do next. We've got to
Someone's talking all
continue through
big
the palace
again.
and get our infiltration route to the treasure.
Then
But we can now use Haru in battle, and she's actually my first playthrough I didn't use her a whole lot, but actually when I played Persona 5 Royal, I ended up using her a lot. Like, she's actually really useful in battle. Like, she's got some really powerful attacks, and her stats are pretty strong, so I've left her in the team. It's her, Arn, and Makoto. It's also nice to have a second tier kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Second tier psychic attacks. It's kind of useful to have that. Yeah, this is me trying to work out where the fuck I'm meant to go.
Show me your true form.
Let's kill you.
I have something.
Did I leave this battle in? No, we didn't. Oh, look at you.
a complete
I will say these
victory.
treasure enemies
Now
are
let's keep
much
going.
more, a lot easier to deal with than the ones in Persona 4 Golden, which I've been playing recently. The treasure shadows in that are a pain in the ass. They leave at such a faster rate. Anyway, in we go. They also don't really have weaknesses to, you know, special attacks, so it's kind of annoying.
Show me your true form.
Let's kill you, Dalek. There you go. Right, you're dead. Let's jump up. Oop. Out of the way. Down. And down. This dungeon was also palace was also significantly changed in Persona 5 Royal. There was a lot more kind of puzzles that you needed to do in order to beat it. You know, there was a lot more puzzles that you needed to do in order to get through it, and the Persona 5 version is actually a lot easier by comparison. Oh, there we go. Let's jump up here. Gone all the way around, and we got to the other side of this wall now. I did actually miss out quite a bit on the previous. There was an area that I missed out on completely.
Hey.
My apologies. So the elevator's out of order. All right, we'll leave that for now.
I have something.
So yeah, can't open the door. We need basically a card key in order to open the door. That's pretty much what this section is. It's basically going into an area, finding the guy who has the card key that you need, beating him up, and then coming back to the door to move on to the next area. Very Metal Gear, I suppose, in a way. That was a part of Metal Gear Solid, the original. We had to find the three PAL keys in order to deactivate Metal Gear Rex. Kind of a similar thing, except not quite. Alright then. So these guys are coming up. So that's where they're all coming from down the next floor down. So that's where we need to go. We need to head down a floor. My apologies. So yeah, let's head in. Press the button. And down we go. Tom, there you go, X button. I thought I'd pressed it. Oh, sorry, we go up, we don't go down. I'm an idiot. It's been a little while since I recorded this, I'll be honest.
I think.
Right then. We're in a new area.
Yes.
Hey.
So basically we need to find the chief director in order to head through to the next area, and then there'll be another area after that where we have to find someone who's even higher up. And once we found whoever it is who's the further higher up, then we can move on.
You're right.
So basically next thing we need to do is we need to sneak into this room right in front of us. This is me thinking, maybe they'll show me the... Damn it. Yeah, this is me wanting to just find a safe room at this point to start recording, but yeah, can't do that. So the chief clerk made it easy with munching sweets all day. So basically you spy on them and they are randomly talking about the guy we need to find, and then you talk to the guy, and once we find out who the boss is like, then we can beat them up. So yeah, he likes sweets. Yeah. So that's basically all you need to do, really. My apologies.
Then
Yeah, we listened to everybody, let's get out of here.
yes.
Yeah, I didn't bother to look at that, I don't think. Right. So now he likes sweets, so now when we talk to him we need to fight him. So basically there's going to be in the first section, two versions of the clerk, and basically you've got to find the right one to
Be careful.
move on to the next section.
Shadow spotted. It looks strong.
Oh god, strong shadow ahead. But that's going to be it for this part of Persona 5, because... Save room. Join me next time for the next part of Persona 5 when we're going to be continuing to find the infiltration route. sorry, through Kamoshida's palace. What am I saying? Okumura's palace. Fuck. And we'll be getting the security card off the clerk. So join me next time for the next part of Persona 5. See you next time.